All right, let's focus more now here on the consumer and durable goods segment. Chad Pinkston's with us, VP of Product Management at TraQline. Thank you for being here. So, where does TraQline fit into this consumer durable goods story?
And what the durable space is, because it does track very differently than the consumer packaged goods space that many are familiar with. So you think about durables really are products that have lasting power. So when you go purchase deodorant or laundry detergent, I hope you do that more frequently than you purchase the washer and dryer that go along with it. We focus on that latter set. So major appliances, 10 key category groupings. So things like major appliances, sports equipment, lawn and garden, power tools, automotive. I think you get the picture there. But as far as what TraQline does is we analyze consumer behavior. That means demographics, purchases. We look at brand, retailer. We look at SKU level information across those 10 key groupings and over 270 categories. It comprises 2,500 brands, 1,000 outlets, and over 600,000 consumer surveys on an annual basis.
Yeah, understood. And so, I once had a producer who a long time ago, as we were talking about durable, she said, look, it's anything that if it hurts when it falls on your foot. I was like, okay, yeah, I got it. Absolutely. If a washer dryer fell on my foot, that would hurt. I get what you're saying. When we think about these types of things, and you're right, I mean, these purchases are big purchases. They're made less frequently, 5, 10 years. What kind of trends are you seeing? Because consumers now are becoming more selective in how they're spending. Their credit card, they're using them a lot, and their rates on their credit cards are very high. So if they need a lawnmower and a washer dryer and something for their automotive, something, I mean, they're going to pick and choose, or what kind of spending trends are you seeing or anticipating?
So absolutely, I think there's one key thing that you mentioned here is the if it can fall on your foot and break it. One of the interesting trends that we're seeing kind of through the first half of 2023 is around online purchase. So there is a much broader migration to online purchasing trends for major durables purchases. So to put this in perspective, if you look back to 5 years ago, there was around 23% of the purchases for durables were online. As of last quarter for 2023, it's now at 31%. So we've got an 8 percentage point increase in durables purchases being made online. If we look at specific categories to call out there, you're still seeing some effects of like Peloton. So the sports equipment group is the most frequently purchased online. That's 64% of purchases occur online versus brick and mortar. But what gets really interesting is kind of the omni-channel approach and the online experience that retailers are crafting. If we look at that migration, we see more in-app purchases occurring, and that the rate of in-app purchases. What I mean the difference is instead of going to HomeDepot.com or Lowe's.com, actually going to the native mobile app on our phone. Purchases have increased 58% over the last 5 years, where browser-based purchases are down 9%. So you're seeing a focused migration to that app adoption, which is going to lead to a lot of new and interesting opportunities as far as merchandising goes. You're also seeing a focus on buy online, pick up in store. And Lowe's leads the pack as far as buy online, pick up the store, and that creates a lot of really interesting merchandising opportunities once you have that customer back to retrieve their products. And so those are interesting things. Another kind of focal point here has been Amazon. So Amazon has made a really focused migration from being media, books, and small items to now they are really rapidly increasing market share within the durable space. If I look at this over the last 5 years, they've increased 10%. They're up to 15% now of the durable share in 70. They actually have 20% or more share in 4 key categories, being small appliances, sports equipment, consumer electronics, and furniture and home accessories. So you're going to continue to see that migration that's going forward. I think the other piece here is you're right, there's a pinch in people's pockets. And so customers are absolutely reporting that they are paying more for durables when compared to last year. I think if you look at this and segment that even further, and we look just at like major appliances, so refrigerators, washers, dryers, ranges, there's been a 20% increase in the last 5 years in the average price paid for those goods. and you're seeing a pullback there. But what you're really seeing is less around the price sensitivity for sure, but so much of that was fueled by cheap interest rates and housing migration. And so as housing inventory has dried up, as interest rates are impacting consumers,
Right.
seen a 20% drop in respondents that are reason as I'm doing a remodel job, 18% drop as a result of moving. And you're seeing people only replacing as it's breaking. As you're seeing failure in existing appliances, that's been the big purchase driver.
I wanted to ask you, because now we're almost out of time, and I've been trying to get in here. I want to get in here. You're giving me so much good stuff. I want to hit the names. You have so many incredible names here. GE, Goodyear, Apple, Sony, Ashley. And the only reason I'm reading them is because I'm running out of time. Bayer, Kohler, DeWalt, also Peloton. These names in these industries, which one, and we think about Lowe's and Home Depot, you mentioned Amazon. Are these all winners and beneficiaries? Verizon in the cell phone sector. Just give me some last thought here.
Yeah. So they are. The route is you have to buy durables. These are not, these are discretionary to a certain extent, but these are things that as failures are going to replace. Beneficiaries of those are going to be. I mean, we've got, if I look at in the home improvement categories, Lowe's or Home Depot dominates home improvement, kitchen, bath, lawn and garden. Amazon's going to continue to encroach into the space. Amazon is a real threat to continue to expand within the durable space, and I would keep an eye on Amazon as they continue to expand through the marketplace and getting more durables retailers or more durable inventory into their marketplace.
Right. Thank you so much. I'm really glad that you were here to talk about all these, because I think, it's exciting to see what people are doing. Chad Pinkston, thank you so much, of TraQline.